Hey YouTube, this is Tony. I'm coming back with my 1 week post-op update. Want to update y'all starting from the beginning. This has been a very busy week for me. Even though I'm out of work for a while, I'm fine with that. Well, after the surgery, right after, I woke up from the anesthesia and this beautiful nurse was standing on side me and I said, "You are beautiful, but I have to throw up." And she gave me something so I could throw up, and I think I threw up blood, but that was the only time that I've thrown up since my surgery. Um, that Friday, which my surgery was on February 28th, and today is March 7th. On Friday, last Friday, I slept mostly all that day. The anesthesia is no joke. That's why they tell you that you're not supposed to smoke, because you have to relearn how to breathe and relearn how to use your lungs. That amazed me. Like, I didn't know that it did that much to you. It also dried out my skin really bad. Like, when I was in the hospital, all my skin was dry. And I had to, like, scratch dandruff out of my eyebrow. Scratch dandruff out of my eyebrow. So, that was crazy to me. But, yeah, my face was really dry. And it's like, you can lotion it all you want and it's still gonna be dry. But I slept most of Friday. On Saturday they gave me Powerade for me to put some water in, and I drank that. When I did that, out of those cups that I showed y'all in the last video, that was the only other time that I got nauseous. I've never got nauseous since then, but I was nauseous drinking that. When I got home, I was still trying to do the Gatorade every 20 minutes. I got home on Sunday. He was going to let me out maybe Saturday, but by it being Mardi Gras weekend, he didn't want me to, something happen and I get stuck in traffic and I wasn't going to be able to make it back. So he kept me for an extra day. So that was fine with me. I didn't care. I wasn't going to work or anything. So, once I got out the hospital and I came home, I slept on the way home. We went picked up my prescriptions. I took whatever medicines they didn't give me already at the hospital. And I came home and I went to sleep. I would wake up and I'd drink some Gatorade. Powerade. And it didn't bother me. But I looked at the nutritional facts on the back of the Powerade and I was like, all of this sugar? I don't need to be drinking this. So I just went to drinking regular water, and I think I even put some protein, in like plain protein, inside of the water, because I wasn't about to drink that protein with all that sugar, and I'm trying to get away from all that. If I'm gonna eat that much sugar, I might as well get a king cake like I wanted, so a piece of cake or something, something worth the sugar. So yeah, I stopped drinking my Powerade, and I was on straight water, but the medicine had me really sleepy for the first couple of days. Like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I was just in the bed sleeping all these days, like not doing anything. Like I felt so weak. Like it wasn't a good feeling because I'm too busy of a person. Like I'm always on the go. I'm always doing something, even if it's not a day that I have to work or anything. Like I'm always doing something. And so for me to have to sit inside and sleep all day, that was hard for me. Hard. But what I've been eating, drinking, is my water, sugar-free popsicles. Love sugar-free popsicles. They taste like regular popsicles. Popsicles. I love popsicles. Chicken broth. Chicken broth. Hot, warm, going down your throat into your stomach. It's just wonderful. I love chicken broth, beef broth. I got some decaffeinated tea. Love that. But the only problem with that is you can only have 2 ounces every 20 minutes. And it's hard for me to determine when I hit that 2-ounce mark. Like, when am I at 2 ounces? I don't know. And I'm supposed to do this every 15, 20 minutes. So I have to keep going to the kitchen and rewarming up my stuff that's fine, but I really like it to be, hot. I like that. But that's good. Also, my friend gave me one of these. It's called Lemon Razzie by Healthwise. It has 15 grams of protein in it. So I can drink these. Let me see how many, I don't know how many ounces it is. I don't know how many ounces it is. But it's good. I only had one. I don't know why I only had one, but it's good. I guess I didn't have time. But I after my third day, I think I could start having a protein, like a meal replacement shake. So they gave me, like, I could do Chike and Bariatric Advantage and all of that. I can't drink my Premier protein, like the regular protein shakes I was drinking, because it's like milk based. So I need something that's water based, that's clear. So I went to Smoothie King and got the Gladiator because it was more convenient. I didn't feel like ordering nothing online and waiting for it to ship. Ain't nobody got time for that. So I went and got the chocolate flavor. The lady at Smoothie King told me that she thought that the vanilla and the strawberry taste a little too like medicine, too much like medicine by themselves, and she thought that this one tastes great by itself. So I purchased this one because I always get the Gladiator in a chocolate flavor anyway. So I got this, and what I put in it is almond butter, not peanut butter. It's so delicious. I put a little of this in that. This has by itself has 7 grams of protein, and I add my water to it with some sugar-free honey, and it tastes so good. And I bought this cup. So the best thing about this is that it shows me the ounces. So I look at it and be like, if I'm at 6 ounces, then I'll be like, oh, I have to get down to 4 ounces, and it's easy for me to drink. And of course, my water. Love my water. Rouse's. Drink whatever water y'all like, as long as it's water. But yeah, those are my favorites. I also, my doctor wanted me to take my bandages off after a couple of days so that I could let my incisions air out and dry up. So I did that. But I'm terrified of them catching an infection. So whenever I go to get in the shower, I put my bandages back on, and I use these waterproof bandages because these really work. The edges of them are clear, and they're big enough to like fit all my incisions. So I use those, and they're great. But I've seen a couple other people that got like infections, and that really scares me. Like, I don't want an infection on my incisions, Anyway, I hope all y'all doing great with y'all incisions too. They do itch, but I like scratch around it, like scratch around it anyway. But I think that I've been too busy as a person lately, because I was down and out. Like, I was so weak on Monday, Tuesday, and I had to stay in the bed, and I was just slept all day. I'm not used to that. And I was just like, no, my hair was wrapped the whole time. I'm just sleeping. So I was like, I have to do something with myself. So I went and got my feet done, my nails done, and my hair done. Because I didn't want to like look like I felt. I was like, man, I can't be in this house feeling all weak, looking tired. No, I didn't want to do that. So I was like, let me go get myself together and look pretty, like I want to look pretty. So I went and got myself together, Anyway, I hope that everybody else is doing great with theirs. I just want everybody to remember to, like, drink your water. Like, put this timer on your phone. I go to my alarm clock. Dim this light. So y'all can see like the timer that's on here. Start, and just start it every 15-20 minutes, and it'll just go off and let you know when it's time to drink. Even though you won't feel like drinking, you're gonna be like, oh, I just drunk 15 minutes ago. You just have to do it, because if you get dehydrated, you'll get put back in the hospital. You just never know what can happen, because dehydration is not a good thing. People actually die from that. So try to keep yourself hydrated as much as possible, especially because we won't be able to get as much water in because we don't have as much stomach. So try to get as much water in if you can. I lost 10 pounds. I don't know how, but before surgery, before I even started working out, like my highest weight was 299. I started working out, like I said, 3-4 times a week in the gym, and my weight when I went into the hospital for surgery was 271. When I was in the hospital, I gained like 7 pounds just off of all the liquids that they pumped in me. So I was like, 277. I was like, what y'all doing to me in here? But by the time I came home, like, it was coming down, and I weighed myself a little while ago, and I'm at 260. So that's good. As you know, it's good for me. 10 pounds or 11 pounds in a week. That's great. Without me working out, I work out too much. I think I bust a stitch too. I think I told y'all that. I don't know if I told y'all, but I think I bust a stitch. I just been ripping and running, doing just too much, I think. And I think I just need to sit my ass down and relax and not worry about, oh, let me get out the house today. Oh, I'm just doing too much, honestly. But hopefully, I said everything I had to say. If y'all have any questions or anything at all, please, please, please hit me up and let me know. Apparently I'm on the losers bench now, as one of my subscribers told me. I just subscribed to her page, but I'm on a losers bench now, and I was like, what is the losers bench? She was like, people who's on a journey to lose weight. So I'm like, that's pretty cool. I'm on a loser's bench, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I hope everybody has a good night. I hope everybody does great with your surgery. And remember, it's a mind thing. Like, if you feel as though you feel bad and you feel awful, yada, 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 you're just going to feel that much worse. But if you put it in your head, like, this not going to be bad, like, put good karma out there. Treat people good, and it's going to come back to you. But I hope everyone has a good night. Any questions, concerns, any questions, anything at all, ask me, and I will get back to y'all soon. I might make an Instagram page. I'm thinking about making an Instagram page. I'm just not a picture person. I don't like taking pictures like that. So if I do, I'll let y'all know. But any updates, y'all have a really good night. Bye.